call back to the basics. Ne yanhwe sa ahunafo ne tugum anase asantifo ne tugum. Let's go and look at the numbers from 1992 to 2020. Na yanhwe numbers no. Ne yanhwe se ahunafo ne tugum. Na ba omi aka bibi say the sudden rise or the sudden increase in the voter numbers no enwanwa. So we are going to look and we are going to ask questions. Now, let me show you this. This is a year NDC voter region from 1992. Ayatuaba. Pay attention to the numbers. 1992 Ghana Toaba. 1992 na John Rawlings and a president. Aba JJ Rawlings enyan wo voter region na 446,000 in the voter region. 1992 yanhwe sa unafone number no akọ crazy. Remember Baumia an analysis no oye free 2008 to 2012, right? We will get there, but I don't want us to stick to only 2008 and 2012. I want us to stick to from the beginning to the end. Senebe obi abehu nipa omu wiabanim omu tugum omu di Ghana bro. Enti anya smart as Ghanaians and yama NPP for we a share ba omiechi o tribe and omu seti ye nyina adwene kosi ahonafo so. Na yanhwe statistics no. So obi say we ye meboa onkofa ne de mbra. 1992 JJ Rawlings nya 446,000 our voter region. 1996 JJ Rawlings enya 690,000 our voter region NDC. 2000 NDC enya 505,000. The first one was 400. The 96 omu jump about 690. Into calculate here, it was close to 100,000. Now about 2000 NDC number saso 100,000 and almost about 500,000. Where your NDC voter region. About 2004 NDC SN 100,000 saka home approximate. About 619 from 505 because NDC in 1996 code 690 it dropped it by 2,500. In 2004 NDC enya 619,000 of voter region. Show me numbers no it stays within 50,000 100,000. So omunya plus it stays within 100. Omunya minus it stays within 100. In 2008 NDC nya 568 so far. The highest NDC nya under NDC government or voter region no is 690,000. In 2004 NDC started dropping by 619,000. So still for about 12 years NDC and crosses 600,000 of voter region. For about 12 years to cross here. Now in 2004 619 2008 NDC started dropping of voter region. Omunya 548,000. TA NDC is still not able to cross even 600. Until you can see say NDC plus 100 or minus 100. To be move over 700,000. They stay at 600 or 500 or 400. 600, 500, 400. 400, 500, 600. They cannot even cross 600,000. And it's getting to about 12 years, 16 years. 2012, about my press conference, no. Now NDC onya 600 and 548, no. What drop, what back 579, cent of the count, or the less than 50,000 account. From 2008 to 2012, no. 2012, NDC made 579,000. Ochaki 2008 no, to 2000. I say NDC bear less than 50,000 can vote on and then about my press conference. And then about my press conference say NDC if we say we're moving from 548 to 579 into a realm. So the NDC NPP had a press conference. But Umiaka Chagani say because Togo ya border town, I want to phone it tugum. I want to phone it tugum. So I'm going to do 600,000. It is all calculated from 1992 all the way to 2012. NDC to me make over 120,000 plus and kind of numbers on. And we are talking from 92 to 2012. We are talking about how many years? 4. How many years are we talking about? NDC to me and make it 700,000. Now, bro, 2016, NDC start dropping here to 493,000. So it means that NDC in the Volta region, Strōnghold, they have not been even able to cross their 600,000. It has always stayed there. 2020, John Mahama moving cost 606,000. Still, it could not beat 1996 of 690,000. So it means that NDC for numbers of Volta region, it is within 600,000. The best they can do, and I'm saying, and a new register, no, new people have come on board, more register, and maybe to across 700, 800. But as we speak, 2020, John Mahama went to beat 1996 NDC. And remember, from 96 to now, Volta region for more. Satan will be the 10 years I will be saying. Volta region for a man for migrating by Volta region. So Volta region for some migrate to baby. I'm migrate to baby. Some that want to Obama NDC. And you'll be on migrating for Volta region be to my NDC. And then you'll be on migrating for Volta region be to my NPP. Into migration does not count here. Into 2020, no. So when you look at the numbers, the NPP set the Voltarians up. And we all soaked it. And you did here. And I say, hey, in Kofuwi, 400, 690, 500, 600. They stayed within that. And so, 2012, 2008, 2012, now Baumia Kasano press conference, no, it was just 31,000 difference. And Baumia said Togo for 76,000. Remember, Mahmoud Baumia and calculation, no, or Sinoma, only 10% of the research. Now, 76,000 people have crossed Togo to vote in Volta region. And so, check it, the difference between 2008 and 2012, just 31,000. Inti Diana Mahmoud Baumia Ekano. Na scientific basis fact ben the territoire. Na omudi jina to say is no and change register no. They wanted to nullify Volta region. And omude Baumia and nullify Volta region. Now, you say NDC phone NDC no me Voltarians na awon afodiano. Omo numbers omunya eni. The difference is NDC they stayed within plus 100 or minus 100. That's it. Now, 92, 96, 2000. And remember, years when you know, just 3 years interval. 1992 to 1996. So, because of 4 years. But politically, about 2.5 years, 3 years. Now, Yanko Ashanti region. From 92 to 2020. Now, Yanko Ashanti region. Now, okay, so in 2020, my team, they are telling me in 2020, OT region wasn't part of the Volta region. Into 606,000, OT was not part of the numbers. Let's clarify this. Into about 2020, thank you, Mr. S, Mr. P. 2020, OT wasn't part of it. Into Omunya 606,000 because the Kufuad mobile number sabeti OT every Volta region. Now, let's go to the Ashanti region. Now, from 1992, NPP in the Ashanti region. Yanko NPP in the Ashanti region. Near fan compare NDC in the Volta region. So be a Strōnghold. Near share how the increase is. Why am I numbers no? Make sense in the end make sense. 1992 NPP enya 431,000. 1996 number ni jampi from 431,000 to 827,000. 1,000% increment. In 1992, NPP in the Ashanti region enya 431,000. In less than 4 years, NPP numbers no double ye equal 827,000. 1,000% increment. Hey, interesting, right? Okay. Now let's move forward. In 1996. The NPP number moved up to 950,000 from 400 to 2,900. So we calculate here, about 500,000. So remember, I'll compare NDC and NPP. Now you see how it jumped. It jumped from 400 straight to 800 in the next elections. Then in the next elections, it go up to 950. So check here, 130,000. Do 2,000 and 1996 and a become 430,000 and a become. Now, Over 2000, about 950,000. Now 2004, from 950,000, the 130,000 account, about 2004, about 1.4 million. Interesting, right? Suddenly, the number is coming in 300,000, 400,000. You're asking, I want to foreign money stay within 50 to 60 to 100 and move. From 92 to 2020, I want to foreign money stay within a certain range between 400 and 600. It never changed. NPP from 1992 to 2004. Now I'm number I jump in an average of 150,000 to 200,000. 100%. How? 2 minutes be Ashanti for one and our people in the Ashanti region almost and every 2 minutes be an obedi 18 years. Okay. You go to 2008. Now I feel no more change about 1.2. They lost only 200,000 votes. 2008, they lost only 200 votes. 200,000 votes. Now over 2012, from 1.2, it jumped to 1.5, almost at the 300,000 votes ever count within 3 years. It's the same as Ashanti region. And it's a mean about what I said the air coso. So per region or Ghana, you will be a region. So automatically, from 1.2 in 2008, about 2012, their numbers automatically send a back almost 300,000 and over and the back in less than 3 years. The number is tripling. And when a foreign number stayed within its own 400 to 600, it didn't go anywhere. You started from 400, you do 2012, you do 1.5 million. Now you saw about 2016. A side jump another 100,000, about 1.6 million. About 2020, a jump about 1.7 million. So it is looking like Ashanti region, there every month 2 weeks will be now almost 18. A month for migrating, no be a bad no atwama NPP. Because when you bring the migration issue, Obetuma making that statement, oh, Ashanti region is a cosmopolitan region. People move in there. I want to ask, into when people move in there, does it mean so Obi or move to Ashanti region be atuma NPP? Let's say that Ashanti region, cosmopolitan, migration, urban and their migration, Obi Afri Krasi Oba Santimemu. Does it mean every single person who enters the Ashanti region votes for the NPP? No. Does it mean say a voter region omo 600 number hona omo from 1992 to 2020 omo de omo ko bebia into omo de omo wo ebi nwu bebia omja Ashanti region omo nwu obi amfrim de bia. How can you tell me this and say the rigging is not actually coming from Ashanti region? Now, if you want reality, in election, that's almost a soldier for go voter region. The soldiers are supposed to be made to go to the Ashanti region. You start from 431, you jump to 827, you jump to 950, you go to 1.4. So the strategy was that yen two rollings. And I am making sure say ya suppress ya one for and then mama ba umia be press conference catch them say nipa 76,000 every togo aba and you will say a man for the dinner mu church and a bimu cry male I say or female. We will come to that matter. Now when Ashanti for the numbers no. Now when Ashanti region NPP numbers no. Now you see what is happening in the Ashanti region. It is basically rigging. Now say oh yeah, who decided to put side by side NPP and NDC? Where do you see? Oh, yeah. Yes. 1992, NDC nya 446, NPP nya 431. 1996, NDC nya 690, NPP nya 827. Do the calculation and see. Fatutum. 2000, the year 2000, NDC, where voter region to Ashanti region. NDC then a voter region numbers. NPP then a Ashanti region numbers. Now, Fatu to 1992, 446 against 431. They were all in the same range. Over 1996, NDC voter region 690, NPP 827 in the Ashanti region. Over 2000, NDC voter region 505 votes, 5,000. NDC jumped to MPP jumping to 950 in the 950,000 in the Ashanti region from 800. So what you are seeing here, and this is the annual voter region numbers from 92 to 2020. And now what you are seeing there, MPP numbers from 92 to 2020, Ashanti region. So we are comparing their two strongholds. Near share the leap between their numbers. Near share the power, the numbers near absurd. Or you know what I want to say. And then I into when this is the numbers from 1992 to 2020 from the voter region. And NPP the numbers of free the 1992 to 2020 from the Ashanti region. You compare almost strongholds. Na who difference? Na who the Ekoso Ghana. And nothing about me. I catch them say I wanna follow Togo for net. To boa obi free Togo to about I wanna. Nobody from Togo votes in the voter region. Rather in the Ashanti region, that is where the stuffing happens. A hon and remuno. In 2000, NDC in the voter region, they made 505,000 votes. NPP in the Ashanti region, they made 950,000. Now here jump no, here between the numbers no. 2008, NDC in the voter region from 619 they came to 548,000. Their numbers dropped. NPP in the Ashanti region from 1.4 million, ebedu 1.2 million. Numbers no, a shooting from 950,000 within 3 years to 1.4 million, and then within another 3 years 2 million be right. Who will be a coy? Then you come to 2012, NDC for the election year before we have 548. 2012 we have 579 in the voter region. NPP the previous year, that is 2008, on your 1.2 million in a space of 2.5 years to 3 years, or jumping from 1.2 in the Ashanti region to 1.5 million, 300,000 in 3 years. Into every year, Biano, na NPP nya 100,000 votes to Ashanti region every year. Into every year, Biano, nipa omo Ashanti region, omo wama, omo nyina 18 for etuminya 100,000. Then in 2012, NDC nya 579,000 voter regional. When they came to 2016, their numbers dropped further to 493,000. 2016, NDC could not move. NPP in Ashanti region in 2012, 1.5. No, about 2016, 1.6. Almost 100,000 count. Every year, the NPP numbers grows in the Ashanti region. Oh my God, so migration is a cosmopolitan town. The issue is, so Obia migrated to Ashanti region. Does it mean everybody migrating their votes for the MPP? No. Ashanti region, Obia Mewa. Ashanti region, at the end of the day, no, you need a day, Oman Tuaba. Ashanti region there is basically every day growing. And everybody who enters Ashanti region does what? Vote for the NPP. That is their defense. I am letting you understand Kronoa MPP for Kronoa muchato NDC for so and the omuda hudi ye juma into election dua no masesa soja for akogwa huna memu na omugu Ashanti memu no muwiemu. Over 2016 493 NDC about no. In 2020 the comeback of John Mahama after omuyi otifrimu and NDC to minya 606,000 voter region. Almost Strōnghold. Into show number now is still within number 10,000 plus 100 manos. NPP said another 100,000 in the Ashanti region in 2020, almost 1.7 million. So every year in our history, NPP, our Ashanti region, either they make 300,000 more, 200,000 more, or 100,000 more. Every election year in the voter region, NDC, either they drop 100,000 or they add 100,000, or they actually stay within 30,000. Who is rigging? Where are we supposed to be asking the question? Now we see Busa Ashanti for. Why in the Dawa always saw Kramaya every 2 minutes be all you 2 million 100,000 within a year. So clearly, the Ashanti region, they are stuffing their boxes. Every election year, the Ababe 500,000 see what normally. That's all that they do. Every election year. They steal the elections. That is what they do. And the MPP be win election they stuff the boxes. They stuff it. and it's na NPP for only omokasa so ye be wini ye nim de be ye wiemu omuni message omuni anything all that they do and they say omu wia abanim omu twagum ahemfo ni nyina nim me say ahemfo ro mo Ashanti mem omu nyina nim say election day omu boa em ye twa abagum. And that is what we have been sitting with till now. Election bedru pe ni asesa soja for akugwa wonafo no so stay there. Don't go. You are bad people. Mu Togo for you be bumo kumo. You see Western Togoland na kanda pa kwasi ampe you know wasesa soja for go dey body patrol na Ashanti memu ye wiem ahemfo nyina ye moderators. Oh mo fanfa ha. Oh mo ko park no ha. Ohini we ahemfie. We dey mo fangua na ye wiem. Ene na dia bedru hande. These are the numbers. Do your calculation. How can one region every year 200,000 people have to be part of the registration? How? Now, Ashanti region, any Greater Accra region, you can population, the two regions, they are populous, Greater Accra region. In Tisanke, you can see a copy, you compare Greater Accra to Ashanti region. I will say Greater Accra numbers, the Ashanti region numbers, and I will say Greater Accra put any better numbers than Ashanti region. And so, as we speak, when it comes to comparing Greater Accra to the Ashanti region, Ashanti region every year they make 100 or 200,000, but there are more people moving into Greater Accra than Ashanti region. So a dear Ashanti region, every year they make over 300,000 people in the ballot. It is because they rake omu. Me say, as far as I tell Ashanti memu nkyere say, Ashanti phone the door so. Eye kura nipa bebregu many to bankran ya. No party can say sa enkran ya ne dia. If so omo wan kran no, they know say omo beto on issues. Oba Ashanti memu a omo amunya Ashanti phone decide so beto etia NPP will not come to power again. Me na make catch because it is all got to do with rigging and stuffing. A ballot no almost sagum every day almost sagum because dream say they also court. That is the idea behind NPP. So this is what the NDC needs to do. They need to choke the NPP in the Ashanti region. They need to make sure that whatever they can do, because from these statistics and these numbers, clearly, what Bodam Club owns the NPP for we are in Ashanti region. In Ghana, in the 16 regions, they are not favorites. Obi and Pelmasem because omu yimu, because omu Ghana for, because omu so be a Jimmy. And anytime I see me who I want near or the NPP chair, I say, reason is saying, what is your reason? At the end NPP I am out because I want near over to my chair the NPP I am out the NPP. You know, I will respect that until you prove to me say NPP I say I'm out on a 4, but when to me prove we are kwasia. Wait, Jimmy, you are not supposed to be considered as human because partner with the channel a dear fasona winya for yourself and your people. So realistically, from what I am showing you today, no, NPP is relying on rigging election 2024 at Ashanti region. So man ya Ashanti region but almost 2 million. I'm telling you. Me say right now no adwene o mafa ne say ombeka chem say yenya 2 million mo pa mo court rigging and it's election 2020 when in the Ashanti region we saw all these things. Who's anyama we
wow he ballot papers here man for plenty arabe to go ase omo tintim na nado wa papers ni na ya na nado nini na nado no tintin yakopon ama omo kwanti omo ntimi anko ampa guma nwia yen wa re papers we nyina ya de ye tintim ama na nado e book ba kunu ya nini na ya tintim na nado nini na book ba kohwe sibi omo se tintim nini na ya tintim ama na nado wa mo hwe nini na eguwemu no maba ni tuogu Electoral Commission stamp nyina wo akire nyina motuo modiaba akopa mamo kwan nyina etintin amana nado wa hwe yomu ye ntieye amafa so de awie NDC eye wa hwe nyina hwebuku bebrebe akopon ana achimo hwe ne gugu hanum bebree shahanyina nyina ye bia nyina ya tintim na na adode nyina ya tintim nyina re buku ba kumia esibi esitie nyina ya tintim ama na na ado ko mo de kwa akogum eni nyina nyankopon achiwo mo o ma ntimi afa ngum nyina hwe adwuma o ma ye omudi egumu nyina mponya mayo omudi gumu nyina re ya tintim nyina o matintim ama na nado re nyina o matintim nyina tintim nyina o hwe chire so a letra commission stamp nyina wo chire tintim nyina na wo hono no ahwe no moye tieye ko na achiwo mo no ahwa no muye nyina egu nyina matintim mama na nado nyina ina gungure mu hano nyina asu ya samfo aduam ti no e wo se wo hu se MP ni mu bi lawyer wo su o se wo ni mu bi pa wono akasa de ni de watimi de agum na ado de ndi wantimi afa ngum nyina ahwe nyina ya tintim buku baako tintim na ado ni ko baako nsa yako ye huni nyina.
These are some of the things that NDC for gather on the courts. And Justice Tokonu, Omotina court can say there's no case. So the elections now, Yekono. And Mahama Kayano, don't think about Supreme Court. If you're a Ghanaian, now because save Ghana, do not think about Supreme Court because they are parts of the corruption. We need to win the elections from the ground. Ya chise obi tintima ya nheno ya ntwaja nto ne mu se obi ehye baby tintim tomprete na wo che na body to twene body kuno because when you rely on the police you waste your time ombesa be bom tuo. When you rely on Dampare or Bemama Bobom too, because we were here and election day, Ghana for a course of Omaka be a Kayaba, Dampare ne Ghana military for my order, Ms. Sanija, Egu Ghana for so. Until election 2024, no, men can say where you pay Kasa, where you say, Sir Unse Obi, Esse, a dime bimu, a tom printed, body to train, for sick country Chanukuno, because why nya, Sadiana or Yeno, and they didn't talk about Wabewu. I'm telling you, Sir Obi Staffy Abba. Obi staff box now tnaga say we dey amfa me ho a say entianse amba na gidigidiba oba na yebetwa ne ti it is better you stop the canker there into ko chese chairman untumi agada boys a good damn egu hotel e wo say ubo mutuo ututwa mo say nam because one ka say on sorry munyina mo so a saa abo anokọ oba be gina wo so akun